the last night of the South America tour. You guys give me the loudest crowd yet? I didn't believe it. You guys are amazing. How are you doing here? You good? How's it going? Woo! It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. People in the back, we can see you as well. Thank you for joining us. I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support over the last 4 years. You guys have been absolutely incredible. We love you guys. Te amo. Te amo, te amo. Te amo. Stars of Europe, mate. You sing.
Love you. So just let these little things slip by on my mind. 'Cause it's you, they add up to, and I'm in love with you. Finish the songs up, brother! Louder! Scream it!
All those conversations are secrets that I keep. Makes no sense to me.
That's how I can give up. Everything else is fades away. I wanna leave it, no. when you feel low. Everything was meant for you. To sing along, you sing. Oh, 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 oh. Sing along to the stereo. What's next, my friends? Now? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture.
The shuttle took us to a restaurant called Red's, R-E-D-D''S, and oh my god, so basically what you had to do is from the hotel you went to the restaurant, from the restaurant you went to the stadium, because that's the way you kind of had to go. So everybody was at the restaurant. It literally took us so long just to get a table and eat. So it took us like 30, I don't want to say 30 minutes, about 20 to 30 minutes to get a table. So we got a table, and then we ate, and then we got out, and then we had to go in the parking lot and wait for a shuttle, and that took a while. Then we went to the stadium. It took us to the stadium, and we got to the stadium at about like 7, and like the concert started at 7. So we get to the stadium, we get off, and my dad and mom was just kind of talking to us about blah blah blah, because quick story, so my mom was supposed to sit where I was sitting on the floor, but then I said to my sister, why don't you just sit on the floor with me instead? So we did. So my mom and dad sat all the way in the section that my sister and my dad were supposed to sit. So we're talking, and I'm like, okay, just give me the tickets, like we gotta go, like I do not want to miss 5 seconds of summer. So like, okay, here's the tickets. So we go to the general admission gates, and they're like checking our bags and checking our tickets, and then like blah blah blah. And so then we have to go like this way, and then we have to check our tickets again with the guy, and then we have to walk around these things. And past like the summer was already starting, like I could hear the girls screaming, and I'm like, come on, come on. She's like, I can't run, and I'm like, come on, I can't miss them. So these girls were like in front of us, and they're like, just go in front of us, we don't care. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. So we get like to this room, and there's like a bunch of tables, and like they're like, okay, wristbands, everybody, go all the way to the end of the table. So we had to get these wristbands, and so then we walked to like coming out to the arena, and like they're already playing, and like I saw Michael, and I almost fell to the floor, and my sister's like, just wait, we're almost there, we're almost there. So we get there, we get to our seats, 5 Seconds of Summer is playing, and I'm like, oh my god. And funny thing, like I didn't even cry. Like I thought I was gonna cry for 5 Seconds of Summer, but I didn't, because where I was sitting, like it was really weird, because where I was sitting was like so this is the stage, and then it comes out the catwalk, and there's the B stage. I was literally right in the corner. The seats were so good, but there was like this thing, and I really couldn't see them. I could only see them on the screen, so it didn't really seem like they were real. And I'll insert a picture of like where I was sitting. So if you saw that like gray thing, that's what was kind of blocking my view from seeing 5 Seconds of Summer. So they performed, and they didn't come out on the catwalk at all, but my sister went to the bathroom, and Michael like came out. He didn't come all the way out, he came like semi out, and I almost fainted. I was like, oh my god, Michael. But nobody else like came out from the catwalk. They just stayed on stage, and Michael came out like two more times, but not all the way out, and not for a very long time. So my sister came back from the bathroom, and so 5 Seconds of Summer were playing their songs. I was singing along, blah blah blah. and so they leave, like, it's over. So the concert started at like 7:15. They ended at like 8:30, I want to say. So, or maybe like about like 8:20. So we're waiting for them to set up for One Direction. It took kind of long, but not super long. Like when I went to my Justin Bieber concert the second time, it took him like 2 hours, and it wasn't really setup fault, it was kind of like his fault. But anyways, so we're getting ready, and there's some girls like on the side of us, and they were so annoying. And then it was me, my sister, and then another girl was sitting next to us, and we talked to her. She was really nice. And then I'm trying to think what else happened. So we're just waiting. So we were supposed to go back to the Verizon gate and meet my parents, but because they didn't know if we were in our seats, they were like, yeah, we're in our seats. It's way too much just to go all the way back. So then after 5 Sauce was done, I was going to go to the bathroom because I had a 5 Sauce t-shirt on and change into my One Direction shirt. But then I just slipped it over, so it was no big deal. So then me and my sister went to go get some water from the concession and then came back and sat in our seats. And we were waiting for One Direction to come out.
You never treat yourself like I don't want you to. If I let you know I'm here for you, ain't need to love yourself like you sing. Love you, oh. So just let these little things slip down on my mind, 'cause it's you, they add up to, and I'm in love with you. Finish the songs up, pilot! Louder! Scream it! I'm in love with you, and all the little things. Obrigado.
Eat that. I don't want anyone to squish him. You're gonna squish him? No. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to get him off. Oh, hang on, Leo's coming in. He's got. Hey, safety! Sao Paulo! Well, I'm gonna say that was one of the loudest Little Things Sing songs ever. So well done to you guys. First up, good stuff. Hello. Now I can see a sign here that says "Come back soon," and I think we'll be back very, very soon. You guys have been so much. I said it yesterday.